This man owns the most expensive diamond in the world. He is also known for spending a lot of money. He's been married 4 times, has spent the majority of the past year and a half in a luxury hotel in Germany, and he even owns the largest faceted diamond in the world, a 546.67 carat brown diamond. There's a lot to be said about the King of Thailand. Not only is he known for his lavish and rather eccentric lifestyle, which includes owning multiple private jets, donning a 16-pound royal crown, and even naming his dog Fufu as his Air Chief Marshal. This is how King Maha Vajiralongkorn spends his fortune. The King of Thailand is hands down one of the richest men on the planet. King Vajiralongkorn, also known as Rama X, ascended to the throne back in 2016, after his father passed away. This makes him the 10th monarch of the Chokre dynasty. His assets are a bit hard to put an exact number on. Some reports say he's worth $43 billion as of January 2021. While others claim he is worth upwards of $70 billion. One of the reasons this number is so difficult to pin down is the fact that the majority of his fortune comes from his 23% stake in Siam Commercial Bank, which is one of Thailand's biggest lenders, and a 33.3% stake in Siam Cement Group, one of Thailand's largest industrial companies. These two companies have an estimated value of $9 billion. These holdings put the king comfortably in the 1%, but his assets don't stop there. The King of Thailand also owns quite a bit of land to the tune of 16,000 acres of prime land and 40,000 rental leases with developers. But King Rama X isn't just a savvy investor, he also owns a rather impressive collection of vehicles. One look at all the cars he owns and you'll see that this is more than just a hobby, it's a passion. There's almost too many cars to list all here, which include vendors like Ferrari, Porsche, Audi, BMW and Nissan. His Maybach 62 limousine, a 431,055 ride, and his Mercedes-Benz S-Class, which goes for $111,350. His Rolls-Royce Corniche, a car that costs $359,900. The king reportedly owns 38 jets and helicopters, which are exclusively used by the royal family. Standouts include 4 Boeing and 3 Airbus commercial aircraft, which go for around $89 million. Each 3 Russian-made Sukhoi Superjet 100s, those are $50 million planes. 4 Northrop F-5E light fighter jets, each costing him $2.1 million, and 21 helicopters. The average price for just one is $1,794,793. In total, it's estimated that the maintenance of the fleet costs almost $64 million. As far as homes, Rama X will certainly spend time in the Grand Palace, which is a complex of buildings in the heart of Bangkok. These beautiful and culturally significant buildings also double as one of the most popular tourist attractions in Thailand. There's a lot of history here. Since 1782, this has been the official residence of the kings of Siam and later Thailand. But it's actually Dusit Palace where King Rama IX lived, choosing the Chitradula Royal Villa as his main house. But a subject of some controversy for the king has been his most recent residence, a 4-star hotel in the Bavarian Alps. Apparently he is staying there with an entourage of women. The hotel is just about an hour south of Munich, and it's conveniently close to a lake house owned by Rama X located on nearby Lake Starnberg. The appeal of this hotel is it's got an indoor swimming pool, a large window front and panoramic view of the Alps, sauna and fitness studio, a bar called Peacock Gin and Company Bar. There's 24-hour room service, and it consists of 7 rooms including 2 King Ludwig II suites, named after the former king of Bavaria. His coronation was certainly a big money sink. It took place in May 2019 and was attended by nearly 1,300 people. It lasted 6.5 hours, had rare elephants parade by, and in total it cost the king a whopping $31 million. Another big money sink for the king is his weddings, of which he has had 4. In fact, just before his coronation, he had a surprise ceremony where he married his longtime partner and personal bodyguard. This came as a big surprise considering the king had never acknowledged that the two were romantically involved or that they had even expressed interest in one another. They signed the official documents in the ornate and pointed-on throne hall in Bangkok. When you are married this many times, it means you've been divorced many times as well, and they certainly have cost the king quite a bit. One report states that in total he had to pay $6 million, when it was all said and done. Another big cost for the king is certainly his 7 kids that he's had with his previous wives. He dons one of the most visually striking and heavy crowns in the world, known as the Great Crown of Victory. This massive golden headpiece weighs 16 pounds. The Golden Jubilee diamond, which is part of the crown jewels, it's the largest faceted diamond in the world. A 546.67 carat brown diamond, its value is between 4 million and 12 million, but due to ties to the royal family, experts say if this diamond were to ever be sold at an auction, you can bet that it would go for much more. The diamond is kept at the Royal Thai Palace, where it is under heavy security and constantly watched by guards. Talking about his dog, Fufu, his pet poodle who unfortunately has passed away, the king spared no expense when he cremated Fufu. It was a 4-day ceremony which included traditional Buddhist funeral rites. Ramu X loved that dog, and it seems that he trusted Fufu with rather important military matters too. Fufu officially held the rank of Air Chief Marshal and was seen multiple times donning formal evening attire complete with paw mitts.